So we welcome you sports fans to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from U.S. Cellular Park today, Gary Wheeler Field in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today it will feature girls soccer as St. Mary's and Sutherlin go at it. And I'm going to have to change my scoreboard, and we will do that for you so that you're not too confused. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. When we come back, it'll be time for soccer right here on the TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
A new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
And we're underway in this one. And in just a moment, we'll put things up for you so that you'll be able to see what's what on the scoreboard. Now the scoreboard is still going to show the St. Mary's is the away team, but that's not the case at all. We'll have to fix that as we go along, try to convince it that we actually really do know what we're doing. So that goes off of St. Mary's, and Sutherland will retain possession. Here comes St. Mary's down the field with it. That's Bella Musio. I will try to remember how we were told to pronounce all these names. It's the first time for at least this kid seeing St. Mary's. Rothfuss with it. I got to clear over to the other side of the field. lot of back and forth at the midfield area once Sutherlin drove it down there close enough to get a shot on goal, but right now we're playing out at the midfield line. And they'll get it back to their goalie. Who's, interestingly enough, the green shirt says that it's number 1, but that isn't the blue shirt number. I'm not quite sure who's standing at goalie today. Corner kick coming up for Sutherlin. After they ever get the soccer ball situated, headed it away, and back out of bounds. Sutherlin will set up again. And St. Mary's is going to get it out of there, maybe. Sutherlin comes into this game 3-0. They've had a really good start. Their coach didn't want to talk about that too much, I guess for fear that they'd jinx them. St. Mary's comes in 0-3, but as Coach Martin Nelson said, for one thing, they have some inexperienced starters, haven't been able to really get on the field and practice until recently. And one of those games was against the number 1 team in the 3A division that's good enough to play against 6A. So he wasn't feeling, too terrible about things. Getting on the field obviously would help. You can see that some of these Southern Oregon teams in all of the sports are just a bit rusty because they haven't been able to get out on the field and do anything because of smoke. So hopefully with the smoke going away, that will help. In fact, before the game, they were doing air quality readings. They had 2 different readings. We just agreed we'd all take the I was staying over there, and I told them, let's just take the lowest one. They go, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll take the lowest one and go with it for there. Here comes St. Mary's with it. They've got a chance if they can get it turned back into the middle. It's right now in the hands of Bella Musio. I'll get that right, I hope, sooner or later. And it goes over the end line, and that'll bring up a goal kick for the Bulldogs. See who can get control of this. There's a pass ahead. Musio trying to chase it down. Can't do it. Sutherlin will punch it out of bounds. That's a Madison Huntley for the Bulldogs. It punched that one out. Here comes the Crusaders again trying to get in, but no, St. Mary or Sutherlin will send that one the other way. Early impressions here are that the defense isn't too bad for St. Mary's. They managing to keep the ball down on the Sutherlin side, and there's a feeble shot. That's taken by, well, again, we don't know the goalkeeper's name, but I'm assuming it's Marissa Magana. Magana handled it pretty easily. And there again, it's booted out of bounds. One more time by Huntley. St. Mary's trying to get it to the middle. Good footwork. There's a shot. That was a long shot that time by Gallardo. Handled pretty easily by Sutherlin. Short kick by the goalkeeper. Here comes another shot. But that one also was handled pretty easily. Getting that one was Riker Rothfuss. Again, a short kick by Magana. And St. Mary's will, on their side of the field, get control of it. See if they can't start moving it back down again. They've had a shot, I wouldn't say a great shot on goal, every time they've come down here for the last 3 trips. See what they can get done this time. Taken away. Here comes Sutherland the other direction. Double teamed. Had a trip. And so Christian Gandy got tripped on that one, but coming over to handle things is Madison Wagner. She of the orange shoes. There's a good punt that time. Sutherland trying to get it, but here comes St. Mary's one more time. Here's another, going to be another shot on goal, maybe. Yes, but it went just wide. Just wide. Rothfuss finally figured out a way to get in there and get a decent foot on it, and it just rolled a little wide onto the left side. So Wagner will take it on the goal kick. I don't know if they're going to. That's just going to go over the end line. There's Rothfuss again taking the goal kick, but a little trouble controlling it. Now St. Mary's will set things up. Trying to get it ahead in the middle, but taken away by Sutherland. There's a long boot that's going to score. Goal! Can you believe that? Oh, my. Oh. There we go. As I give it, our scoreboards are reading differently. I may have to fix it at halftime. But in the meantime, it's 1-0. St. Mary's. That was didn't look like that shot was going to go in. Then it bounced off the sidebar and actually did go in, much to the surprise of everybody. That'll bring up a goal kick for St. Mary's. And out of bounds. Had lots of space that time until somebody finally got over there. That was Sadie Glacier. Wagner will send this one the opposite direction, but out of bounds. Inbounding it will be Lily Castillo. There's a shot by Sutherlin, but that just goes over the inline, so St. Mary's will just slow it down here and take a goal kick. 1-0 ball game. We've played about 14 minutes or so. Here comes Sutherlin. Trying to get it into the middle. They do, and it's going to get picked up. Paige Edmondson that time. Working it back to the middle, but they couldn't get anything out of it. St. Mary's stopped that one. There we go. Here comes Musio trying to get to the middle. Does get it to the middle. Turn. That's Rothfuss with it. Turn and fire. Oh, just batted away. Saved, though. And finally, Magana picks it up. Almost had another one right there. Sutherland down the sideline with it. Wagner has it knocked out of bounds, and she'll pick it up. Went off of St. Mary's. There's a shot, but that stopped easily. I believe that shot was by Micah Wicks. On a rather warm day here in the Rogue Valley area. Didn't check the temperature before we started, but 80s, one would assume. 85? 75? Oh. No, it's not quite as warm as I thought. I feel cooler already. Not really. Yeah, we'll go with 76. 75 on one thermometer, 77 on the other. We'll make everybody happy and go with 76. Yeah, so it's close to 80, actually, as we get through playing with all the little devices. So they're going to give this one to Wicks. Wicks will send it off to Wagner. She's not the only one with orange shoes. There's a couple of them for Sutherland. That shot is stopped easily by the goalie. And there's a couple of St. Mary's players that have the orange shoes on. So I don't know if that's the new style or what it is, but at least you can see them. Gonna run that down. And here we go. Get it ahead to Rothfuss. Lucio. No. Ridden off the ball, knocked out of bounds by Sutherlin. Should be a corner kick for the Crusaders. They'll take their time of getting this set. Oh man, there was a shot that just missed that time. That was, I believe, Samantha Gallardo that had that on the foot and had a good smack at it, but sent it left of the net. I have about 22 minutes to go or so here in the first half. Played about 18 of them. Chasing that one down and getting it to the goalie is Reese Wright. St. Mary's will quickly come the other direction with it, but they're going to lose it. Nope. Managed to keep it and then lose it. That'll be a kick for Sutherlin. Got it between two players that time, and now St. Mary's will retain possession and set it up again. There's Rothfuss. Getting it, well, Sutherland's going to take it. There's Rothfuss that time, got it over to Fernandez, I guess is the way he told me to pronounce that. Fernandez. Trying to get it through, but not able to do so was Glasser. On the far side, knocked out of bounds by Sutherland. There's a shot by Rothfuss. No, knocked away. Knocking that one away that time was Mariah Sands. Otherwise, if she hadn't stepped in between, Rothfuss had another free shot on goal. So with the corner kick, St. Mary's right corner on the Sutherland side of the field. They'll be trying to get in the middle. Can't do it. Magana grabs it. There's a long shot that time by Gallardo. I was kind of off the mark by the time we got about halfway there. It was starting to curve to the left. So Wagner will do another goal kick. Gallardo almost grabbed that one. Stepping in and grabbing it is Sofia Castillo. There's a shot on goal. That one just misses to the right. That was Whitney West. Hooked just a little too far to the right. Wagner waiting for a teammate to get through tying a shoe. There's St. Mary's with it under control again, but can't do anything with it at the moment. I'll just kick it out of bounds. Sutherlin ball. Rothfuss with it. Punch it ahead, but now Magana is going to grab that one. There's a long kick, and that'll be chased down by everybody's going to go over the end line. And it'll be a goal kick for St. Mary's. 1-0 ball game. St. Mary's scored early on. Had one bounce off of the side post and right on into the net, much to the surprise and delight of everyone. Played about 25 minutes or so. Haven't had a lot of stoppage time for injuries and substitutions, so be pretty much on the mark. Into the middle it goes. That's Rothfuss. Rothfuss turn, spin. Nope. Thought she was going to take a fire off of that one, but nope. They're going to set it up. There's Gallardo, and that one's stopped by Magana. But another shot on goal for the Crusaders, who lead it 1-0. You begin to think that sooner or later you're going to sneak another one through. And St. Mary's will control it out here in front of us. Castillo goes out of bounds. There's Sophia and Lily both out on the field right now. Way over on the other side. And Sutherlin will just tap it out of bounds. Got to get it ahead now. It's going to be a turn fire on the goal. It'll miss. Glasser with that shot. Way wide of the mark. But they keep pressure on. St. Mary's has had quite a few more shots at the goal than Sutherlin has. Into the middle it goes. Sutherlin trying to get it away. The Bulldogs can't. And here come the Crusaders again. Oh, losing that time was Castillo Lily variety. But Lily gets it right back. Maybe. Not quite yet. A lot of wrestling going on. Again, Sutherlin gets it down, but then St. Mary's will punch it back out. Down the middle we go. Get it ahead. Nope. Thought they were going to get it ahead to Rothfuss, but got intercepted. Dombrowski will keep control of the ball. Hutzer goes out of bounds. She'll inbound it for the Crusaders. Nope. They say it's Sutherlin ball. Sutherlin will toss it ahead. There's a shot that misses. Goes wide left. There's a good stop. Setting it the other way. A diving block that time. And some substitutions. Going out of the game is Lily Castillo. Coming into the game is Emma Meyer. And there's another one knocked away. All right, now Sutherlin has the soccer ball down at the St. Mary's end, and they're doing all the firing on goal. I was going to park my car closer, and it would have been by the lower fence. Then I realized the ball can go over that low fence, so I moved. Kind of learn that when you do baseball games. You get all the equipment in, then go move your car to some place that's far, far away. Otherwise, you may be paying for a broken window. All right, here's a goal kick from St. Mary's in this 1-0 game. Can St. Mary's get a good turn? No. Sutherlin will send it the other way. And out off of Sofia Castillo's foot. And that one's into the stands. That'll get a fan up and running for it. He'll get his exercise for the day. I'd say he earned his admission, but we didn't have to pay for admission today, so you can always come out and enjoy high school soccer for free. Here comes St. Mary's again. There's a long kick down. The race is on. Who's going to get there? St. Mary's gets there. Put it into the middle. Stop it. Get it back to it. Nope. Sutherlin grabs that one. Originally, it was Whitney West that was on the run there, but they tried to get it back to the middle and couldn't quite get it there. Sutherlin will boot it out, but St. Mary's is going to bring it right back. About 35 yards out right now. Trying to move it in a little closer. Grabbing it and controlling it for St. Mary's is Meyer. And then Sutherlin grabs hold of it. They come down the right line. They got it way ahead, but there was nobody out there for them. Finally, St. Mary's gets it out. Here comes Sutherlin, though, right back on the attack after they take that long kick for themselves. There's a shot, but that's not going to do much. As Christian Gandy took that one. So we're pretty close to halftime here, maybe within 7 minutes, 6 minutes. They say we haven't had a lot of stoppage time, so it's been a quick game so far. Here comes St. Mary's. Nope, they're going to get that Sutherlin booted out of there. Beginning a drive was Sadie Glasser, but they booted that thing out of there. And that'll be controlled by Sutherlin, who again will just kick it out of bounds. That'll bring up St. Mary's inbounding the ball. There's the inbounds. Who's going to control? Sutherlin gets it. And St. Mary's takes it back at about the midfield area. Taking the kick is going to be Reese Wright. Sends it long, and Magana will grab it. Sutherlin gets it through. But they can't keep control. Here comes, nope. Let's see, here comes St. Mary's, but they give it right back to Sutherlin. And out of bounds. Here comes a run on it, And nope, it's not going to work out. As taking that was Madison Huntley. And another one over the end line. Corner kick. St. Mary's has control of it. There's a shot, but that's going to be wide to the left. Taken by Whitney West. While they're setting up, let me tell you that Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. So Wagner kicks the goal kick. And they'll battle it out in the middle of the field. St. Mary's with it down on the Sutherlin end, but they're not able to get much done with it as Magana covers that one. And we have halftime. So, even though my scoreboard says one thing, I will tell you the truth is that the score is St. Mary's 1, Sutherlin High School nothing. I'll leave that one up there because the other scoreboard has it all reversed. We'll try to fix some of this at halftime. It is time now for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. You can visit medford.com for the latest recreation guide, all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few things you'll find when you go to visit playmedford.com to learn more. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Ram Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
And we welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Park, where we are at halftime, and St. Mary's leads this one by a count of 1-0. And if you'll hang in there with us, I think we're going to convince the control board and everybody else we really do know what we're doing here. Except that it's got the score wrong, doesn't it? Well, you bear with us. We're going to get it straightened out. And we'll do this and that. And there we go. Now we're starting to look better. We are at the halftime. And it's St. Mary's 1, Sutherlin 0. They scored early on in the first half, did the Crusaders. But they bounced one off of the side post and into the goal. And that was their 1-0 lead. They really don't have anything else to talk about except that both teams had enough number of shots on goal. There could have been a lot more scoring, but they just weren't getting the shots to go the direction that they wanted them to fall. Halftime is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department, with the Fall Activities Guide has been mailed and is available online. Ice skating lessons for tots 3 to 5 and kids 6 and above begin September 28th at the rink and run for 8 weeks. You can register by October 18th for little hoopsters ages 5 to 8. All basketball fundamentals are covered over 4 weekend sessions. Visit playmedford.com to register online or learn more. So, the John L. Scott scoreboard at halftime reads St. Mary's 1, Sutherlin 0, or nil, as they say in soccer. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, presented by TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
And I welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Take a look at other soccer action that's going on around, at least here in the southern part of the state. And 6A action, at one time, North Medford, we'll go to 5A, maybe. Oh, this is girls soccer. Boys soccer. North Medford will be down at Phoenix tonight in boys soccer. In girls soccer, there isn't too much going on down here in this part of the state. Marshfield will be playing Hidden Valley. North Valley's up at Cottage Grove. And this is about the only 3A game being played down here. See if we can call up boys soccer pretty quick. Boys soccer, as we mentioned, North Medford will be down at Phoenix later today. In 5A action, there's nobody playing. In the 4A, Marshfield will be at Hidden Valley as the boys and the girls switch places. The St. Mary's boys are at Sutherlin this afternoon. Well, actually be tonight. That'll be a 6 o'clock start. Rogue Valley Adventist Academy will be playing Milo Adventist Academy. They say that game is live, so that means it's at least started. So I don't know much more about it than that. So that's just some of the action that's going on otherwise in the Southern Oregon areas. We try to get sports underway in a realistic manner. It's been a little difficult, but at least today, everybody's able to play. It's about time to begin half number 2, and we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it shows St. Mary's 1, Sutherland nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. You're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthernOregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And as we come back, we need to tell you that for the Medford Parks and Recreation, sponsored the halftime report, that there are youth and adult leagues. Sports leagues are also forming, but there's also more than that. There's adult fitness, art, music, photo classes, and more that will be available this fall. Visit playmedford.com to sign up and learn more. So, I'll tell you what, as we get ready now for the second period, we'll get our clock up and get it started for you. And away it'll go, and we can all kind of watch the time as we go along. I realize we started it at 0 for you soccer fans and not at 45, or 40, so you'll have to forgive us. But our computer decided it didn't want to do things the way we wanted it done until halftime, so we'll be okay. Now Sutherlin has it on the St. Mary's side of the field. Here comes the Crusaders. And it'll be out of bounds. St. Mary's direction. Sutherlin fires it all the way downfield. But that'll be taken by the goalkeeper. Sutherlin on the move, but towards their own goal. Here comes St. Mary's. Can they get it centered up? No. Sutherlin takes control. There's Lily Castillo, though, will inbound it. There goes out of bounds off of Sutherlin. But the Bulldogs come back down the field. There's a spin and a twist to get past one. Trying to get it to the middle. There's Wagner with it. But that's going to be picked up by the goalkeeper, who will throw it out ahead. And out of bounds. It goes off of Dombrowski. Trying to get these names right. Wagner fires it in. Fighting for the ball right below us. Dombrowski finally just kicks it back. Here comes St. Mary's trying to get something going. They've got it into the hands of Hatfield. Hatfield gets it ahead. There's Rothfuss, but not before Magana picks that one up. And Sutherlin ends that threat. There's a kick coming up. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. You can visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. There's a Sutherlin trying to center this one, then it goes over the in line. Which will also, as they chase down the ball, give us the opportunity to tell you that for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. They're locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Goal kick for St. Mary's. They control it. Nope. Sutherlin will control it. Wagner will send it way out of bounds and over the fence and onto the street. A young person will just bounce over the fence and go get it. And that threat is ended as Magana picks that one up. Not a very good kick off the foot that time. Here's Rothfuss. Rothfuss. No, all she can do is put it over the end line and set up a goal kick for Sutherlin. Wagner will do the honors. There's a shot. Now here to see if St. Mary's can do anything with it. Nope. The Bulldogs will take it back and then kick it out of bounds. Dombrowski will inbound it. Here comes the Sutherlin. They got a shot on goal, but it's no good. That was Edmondson with that shot. She put it too high. Way too high. It would have been a field goal in football. Out of bounds, St. Mary's direction. There's a long shot. That'll be St. Mary's ball. Sutherland couldn't control it all the way. Here comes Sutherland back the other way, though. Rothfuss booted it out of there, but Sutherland coming right back at it. It's a 1-0 game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. There's going to be a kick for Sutherland. It's been 1-0 for a long time. There's Wagner. That'll be handled easily on a bounce, so the goalkeeper will just get it out of there one way or the other, this time by means of the punt. Sutherland takes control momentarily, then St. Mary's gets it back. Fire that one down long. Chasing it down in the corner is Gangas. And it turns out to be a corner kick for St. Mary's. And that one goes behind the net, so it'll turn out to be Sutherland ball. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avesta Utilities and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. Here's Wagner on a long kick, but it's going to be controlled by the Crusaders. On the other side of the field, out of bounds, and it's St. Mary's ball. Looking to expand on their 1-0 lead that they've held since the early minutes of the first half. That's out of bounds of Sutherland. There's a move it ahead. Now they got Sutherland's got a one-on-one. Here they come down to the goal. Can they get a shot off? There's a spin around. There's a little shot, but not much. That one got blocked early on. And that went score, goal. And let's get the number. Number 6, I think it is. And that would be Morgan McKinney. So we will update our John L. Scott scoreboard and make it a 1-1 game. We need to get, we'll apologize here. I had the wrong thing up. It's been a little hard probably to see the action. 1-1 though. So here comes Sutherlin on a kick. And that's over the end line. That'll be a goal kick for Sutherlin. We'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, including title sponsor, the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. So Wagner takes it clear to the far corner of the goal box, and then kicks it out of there. Here's the kick by Magana. Here comes Sutherlin. And they're going to get stopped. They'll set up again. Long ways to go in this one, though, before we get to the 40-minute mark. That's going to go way over the end line, and they're going to chase the ball down. So we'll just remind you that today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Madison Wagner will set up at the 20-yard line. It's really about a 30-yard shot coming up here. Now set the wall. And she bangs it right into a player. And so away we go. Didn't get that one over the wall that time. Even though we have a long way to go, we got about 24 minutes or so to go. That You can see him beginning to pick up the pace a little bit here now with a 1-1 tie. I don't think either side is thinking about trying to play overtime. Let's get this over with in regulation. St. Mary's trying to put a little pressure on, but they're going to be driven off the ball. Some good footwork that time. Got St. Mary's around Sutherlin. Another nice spin. Pass it ahead. But Sutherland's going to get there first. Nope. Go over the inline. And be another goal kick. Again, not a lot of stoppage time. No substitutions, no spending a lot of time doing things. Ooh, and there's a shot that goes wide. That time it was Fernandez that fired that one, but wide right. I'd like to say thank you to Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers to our YouTube channel. Over 250,000 views, and we're still counting. And closing in on 1,500. That would be the 1,500 YouTube subscribers. We say thank you to all of you. So there's the goal kick. St. Mary's is trying to put pressure on, but so is Sutherlin. I'm beginning to suspect that Madison Wagner must be Sutherland's best kicker, because she's the one that takes all the kicks. I don't know if you can specialize in that or not. But it got her on the playing field, you know. We're waiting for another goal kick as everybody gets all set up. And Wagner will go back to take this one. While she's running there, we'll just tell you that we hope you are enjoying our TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and is managed by Paradox Media, a Big TR Sports. Thank you to all our friends on the pond. There's a shot that goes wide. Gallardo with it. Out of bounds. Sutherland inbounds it quickly. Out of bounds. Sutherland will inbound it again rather quickly. They waste no time getting the ball back into play. Kicked out of there, and so St. Mary's will come down the left side of the field. Only to be ridden off the ball. Halfway through this one. Reese Wright will take this kick. Right, sends it right down to the middle. There's Rothfuss. Nope. The guy Grab that one on a bounce quite easily. So we're going to stay at 1-1 here, halfway through the second half. Here comes a substitution. A Sutherlin substitution. Now we're back at it. There's a shot that'll go high. So Sutherlin will have the goal kick. It won't be Wagner taking it this time. Sutherlin has it ahead. Here they go. Double drive, around to one. Lining it up. Fires, bit of diving stop. Will end the threat. Rothfuss took that one pretty hard. Out there like that didn't hurt at all. Here comes St. Mary's again. Well, couldn't quite get it set right there. The long shot, but one bounce, and Magana is right there for it. Punching that one out of bounds wisely that time because it was going to be disastrous otherwise is right. And get somebody loose down there, Sutherlin, and there's nobody home. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get back in the game. Talking to them up in Wilsonville Friday. The athletic director for West Lynn was saying that an official shortage is a huge problem. But so far they managed to make do by shifting games around. So if you're thinking that maybe you'd like to do something more than spectate, that's a good way to do it. They're looking for help. Everyone goes out of bounds. I think we'll have a couple of substitutions here. Not quite yet. St. Mary's has it on the left side of the field, trying to advance it. Out of bounds again. Still, there's substitutions coming. So here we go, back to it. Again, out of bounds. St. Mary's will do it one more time. There's a shot by St. Mary's, but that likewise is no good. And that'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. So that's out of bounds. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. Well, we're getting down now to a little bit of desperation time here if you're going to get this over with in regulation. There's Rothfuss. Rothfuss, no, can't get there. Now Southern St. Mary's will set it up again. They keep it to the middle. Oh, out of bounds. That one went off of Gooch's. That's off of St. Mary's as well. That time it was off of right. Trying to get it to the middle. There's somebody there. They're going to get it twisted. Nope. Can't get it turned back in. And it goes over the end line. Another goal kick coming up for Sutherlin. Tell you what, Wagner is taking her time getting over there to it. Into the middle. Shot. No good. Wide right that time was Fernandez. Punch it over. Nope. Getting there to block that idea. That time was Ruby Vian. So now it'll be a corner kick for St. Mary's. A little less than 10 minutes to go in the ball game. We're stuck at 1. Out of bounds, and what do we have? Looks like a goal kick coming up for. Nope. It's a goal kick. Into the middle and over the end line. Another goal kick coming up. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for all the fall activities. The fall activities guide. And we'll have more information as we go along throughout these sports broadcasts. Here's St. Mary's with it. They turn it to the middle, but can't get anything done with it. There's a kick by Agana. And tripping. I'll give the ball back to Sutherlin. There's a shot coming up here. It's up. Goal! Sutherlin makes it a 2-1 ball game. So we'll set things up for the kickoff. It's a 2-1 game now. So now St. Mary's has their work cut out for them. Have to do things rather quickly. No tripping on that one. As desperately as St. Mary's wants to get it down the field and get a shot, Sutherlin is doing all they can to keep that from happening by tightening up the defense considerably. Going after the ball a lot faster. Picked up by the goalkeeper. Here comes Sutherlin again. There's a shot wide. And again, it was Edmondson. Almost had another one. So about 5 minutes to go, 4.5 maybe. The John L. Scott scoreboard reads Sutherlin 2, St. Mary's 1. St. Mary's looking to find a way to get the ball back down to the other end and get another good shot at the goal. Here's Sutherlin with it, though. Trying to get it to the middle. They get it stopped, and they'll just start over. Nope, St. Mary's is going to take it away. And lose it at midfield, and then get it back. Now here's a chance. Ahead it goes. But in the middle and it's lost. But grabbing it and setting it up again. There's a foul. Official is pointing to the line. So about 41 yards from the goal is where St. Mary's sets up. And Gallardo bangs it across the end line. And Sutherlin will take it from there. Approximately 2.5 minutes to go. The St. Mary's situation is getting more desperate. They have the ball. But it's going to go over the end line. And, oh. Yep, we're going to say that that's a Sutherlin ball. Wagner will kick it out of there. St. Mary's has it. They got to get something done, but going the wrong way right now. They try to go back and set it up, and that's going to go out of bounds. Sutherlin ball. So we're down to the final minute, more or less, depending on how much stoppage time there is. Sutherlin has it on the St. Mary's side of the field. Right now, they're just playing keep away. Trying to hold on for a few more seconds. That'll go out of bounds. Sutherlin ball. Approximately 30 seconds, depending on what the official down on the field has. And so just a kick out across the end line. Need to get this going quickly. That's out of bounds, and he's going to say Sutherlin ball. Long run there. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. So far we've played 1 minute to make up for stoppage. Somebody says it's a strange thing for only one person in the whole stadium to know how long we have to play. That's the referee. Nobody else knows. And there's the game. So it becomes a final as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. It reads Sutherlin 2, St. Mary's 1. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. You've been listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back in just a moment with the My Circle K post-game show, where we will be taking a look at recapping today's scoring and looking at some some key stats. That's all coming up on the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we welcome you to the My Circle K post-game show, powered by GP Energy. And we'll recap a little bit. St. Mary's got on the board first with a goal in the first half early on. And they led this one 1-0. And then Sutherlin in the second half scored twice. They scored at about the 50-minute 41 mark as they put one in. And then they scored again at the 73.5 mark. And it was over at that point as St. Mary's couldn't find their way back to the goal. St. Mary's Crusaders now dropped to 0-4, and the Sutherlin Bulldogs go to 4-0. Kind of going opposite directions, although I think that probably St. Mary's coach would tell you that he's pretty pleased with this effort, as they're beginning to look a little better, as they say. If they can get out on the practice field and actually practice, that might help their cause considerably. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School Athletic Director Jamie Young for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production for St. Mary's will be, I'm not sure. But if you're on the North Medford channel, it'll be tomorrow night, as we'll be doing boys soccer. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Sutherlin 2, St. Mary's 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from U.S. Cellular Park in Medford, Oregon.